Thyroidism is actually very prevalent in the world right now. In the US alone, at the time of this recording, there are 20 million males and females who are afflicted with this issue. For some reason, there's a misconception that women are the only ones who suffer from this issue, but that's not true. However, women are 5 to 8 more times likely to develop this issue, and there's a reason for that. However, if you're a male or a female, you go to the doctor, they do a few tests, and they let you know, oh, you're low on iodine, just eat more things with iodine, or there's a hormone imbalance. And of course, we need to give you some sort of chemical in order to make that balance be where it needs to be, and you're going to need to be on this for the rest of your life. A lot of them will say there is no cure for this. Or you may have some sort of growth around your thyroid, and they'll say, okay, let's go ahead and cut it off so that you don't have to have this issue anymore. The problem is, no matter what the solution is, there is still a 30% recurrence rate of thyroidism today. That number is just simply too high. It should be 0 if you're able to get rid of the issues, especially if you had surgery to cut off some sort of growth. So, a lot of people, no matter what it is that they end up doing, end up feeling disappointed because they're tired all of the time and they're missing out on their lives. They're missing out with fun with their children or relationships because of the issues that they're having. Or they end up feeling less secure, because what happens is when you have some of these imbalances, you aren't able to sleep enough, or you're sleeping too much. So you're missing out on work, you're missing out on money, you may be missing out on life with your kids again because you aren't able to actually participate in things. So the situation just ends up feeling hopeless. Here at Infinite Waves of Healing, we do not believe that thyroidism needs to be reoccurring on this level. If we are able to connect with your biofield and find out why it is that you have this imbalance, why it is that you're having issues with sleep, why it is that you're having this iodine issue, or whatever it is that the blood tests are actually saying, we can find out what is going on so that we know how to fix it. We will find out what the steps are, what you might need to eat or not eat, or the things that you need to do, or maybe it's just an energetic thing. And once we clear your biofield from all of these outside sources, you're able to become in alignment with your mind and your body and get rid of all of the thyroid issues. Of course, we're also going to find out how you can maintain this on your own so that it's not reoccurring. I had a client once who came to me with thyroid issues, and her throat was very swollen. That was one of the biggest issues that she was having. However, she was also having issues with her sleep. Her eyes were getting larger. She wasn't able to do the exercises that she used to do. She used to be an avid runner, used to love marathons and doing all of those active sorts of things. She just didn't have the energy for it anymore. She also started to rapidly lose weight even though she wasn't exercising. So when she was experiencing all of these symptoms, she decided to go to a natural doctor because she didn't want to take a bunch of chemicals and see what he had to say. He found out what type of thyroidism that she had and decided to put her on about 100 natural supplements a day. Now, the number was simply astronomical. Some things did help, but she still was not able to actually get rid of the thyroidism completely. So she ended up coming to Infinite Waves of Healing, and we were able to connect with her biofield and find out exactly why it is that she was having these issues with her thyroid, find out what was causing the imbalances, and exactly what she needed to do. One of the things was actually she needed to change the type of workouts that she was doing. Her body was simply telling her, listen, I don't want to be on a treadmill for hours and hours several times a week. She needed to switch to a different type of exercise so that she can maintain her health and her body size that she wanted in a much more peaceful and harmonious way. There were also some mental things that she needed to do and some other routines that she needed to put into place or take out of her life. But we were able to find the answers to all of this in her biofield. Now she's living a life where she is symptom-free, her heart is fine, she's exercising in the way that is right for her, and she's happy about it. Her throat is no longer swollen, and she's just able to live a much more fulfilling life because we were able to find the answers that she needed in her biofield, and now she knows how to maintain them.